and one of the most human things is storytelling, right? We love to tell stories and we can never be impartial when we're telling a story. We always get heated up and we always, do certain impressions or put on voices and things like that. And it helps us tell a story because a story means emotional engagement, right? You tell a story because it means something to you, because it touches you. And that's what physics does to me. For me, physics is one of the most remarkable stories humans can ever tell. And that is the story of curiosity, the story of looking around you and asking questions and wondering why do things happen and why do things move the way that they do. And so when I started Professor Diva, I really wanted to show this very human, very storytelling driven part of physics to people. We usually teach it with a huge, boring emphasis on math, but more importantly, on crunching numbers. And I've never found something that is more uh, boring, more sterile than crunching some numbers. When in reality,
Right.
physics is so much more than just some working out some formulas or just even some math. You can do so much physics without ever mentioning a single formula, and that's what I really wanted to get at with Professor Diva. I wanted to tell a story, and I wanted to involve people in the story I'm telling, and in the story that we, as a scientific community, that we are writing together. So I'm so incredibly happy you mentioned my characters because it's so incredibly few people notice it. But yes, that is a big part of my approach to physics, and that's that a story must have characters, it must have conflict, it must have a development. And I'm a fun fact, I'm actually trained in theater. I've done theater professionally in
Okay, that
Europe,
makes
and
a
then
lot of sense.
um, if you know, you know. It's I gotta say, all the theater kids in my DMs, they're always so incredibly sweet. They're like, I know you're an undercover theater kid, Professor Diva. I promise not to divulge your secret, but so I'm happy that that does come across to some people that you can still see the characters and the storytelling like devices that I used. But that is because physics is a story, and that's always my emphasis.